What is up, you guys? I wanted to come to you guys with my AEW review. So let's get right into it. To start off, AEW Homecoming. Last night was AEW's Homecoming in Jacksonville, Florida. In Jacksonville, and last night to kick off the first match for AEW was Cody versus Darby Allin. This was a really good match between Darby Allin and Cody last night on AEW. These two guys had a really good match. I really did enjoy the match between Cody and Darby Allin last night on AEW. Great match. Both guys told a great story inside of the ring. Both guys just went out there and left it on the ring last night in AEW. Very fun match to watch with Cody versus Darby Allin. These two guys can gel well inside the ring together. Very good storytelling with Darby Allin and Cody last night on AEW. Very good match between these two guys. These two guys know each other move for move. Told a great story inside the ring. Great chain wrestling. Great wrestling all the way around. Cody is a great seller. Darby Allin is a beast in the ring. Cody is a beast as well. Both guys told a excellent story last night inside of the ring. Both guys did a great. Both guys had a great match last night for AEW. Very fun match between Cody and Darby Allin. Very entertaining, man. I love this match between Darby Allin and Cody last night on AEW. This match was the one of the best matches of the night, and that's my opinion. That Darby Allin and Cody was one of the best matches last night on AEW, and that's my opinion. I think Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin put on great matches when they work together. Both guys go out there and they just put on great matches. Great storytelling inside the ring as well. I mean, both guys sold. Both guys can sell as well. I mean, Cody can go. Darby Allin can go as well. Both guys put on a very excellent match last night on AEW Homecoming. Very good match. Very entertaining. Fast paced. Great storytelling. Great wrestling. This match had it all between Darby Allin and Cody last night on AEW Homecoming. This match was very fun to watch, very entertaining, great match. And Cody Rhodes ended up picking up the win over Darby Allin by a roll up. Cody Rhodes picked up the win over Darby Allin in a very good match, man. Both guys put on a awesome match last night. Very fun, very entertaining. Loved the match between Cody and Darby Allin. This match was absolutely awesome. I love this match, man. These two guys left it all in the ring last night and had one heck of a match. Great match between Cody and Darby Allin last night on AEW, and a very good match, man. If I had one match, if I had, there's a couple matches at the end of the preview, at the end of the review, that I'm gonna suggest you guys go back and watch. And so yeah, Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin put on a heck of a match last night on AEW in a very good match, man. Very fun, very entertaining, great match with Cody and Darby Allin last night on AEW, man. These two guys absolutely went out there and stole the show and had a very good match. Then we had a backstage segment with SCU, the AEW World Tag Team Champions. I'm not really fond of SCU. I'm not a huge fan of SCU. So we had a segment with SCU, the AEW World Tag Team Champions last night on AEW. They cut a pretty good promo backstage. It was okay. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of SCU. I'm not a fan of them being the AEW World Tag Team Champions. I'm not a fan, so I mean it was okay for what it was. I didn't really like it all that much, but it was okay. And then we had the women's fatal four way: Riho versus Nyla Rose versus Britt Baker versus Hikaru Shida. and and it was Britt Baker, Nyla Rose versus Riho, um, Hikaru Shida, and their other opponent. This was a pretty good women's fatal four way. I thought the women did a great job last night in this fatal four way. This was a very good fatal four way women's match last night on AEW. I think the women were the best match of the night, and that's my opinion. I think these women had a very good match. Britt Baker looked good. Hikaru Shida looked good. Nyla Rose put on a great match as well. All these women had a great match last night on AEW Homecoming. This was a awesome fatal four way for the AEW Women's Championship. So the women had a fatal four way last night on AEW for the AEW Women's Championship, and these women did a absolute great job in this fatal four way. This fatal four way was very fun to watch. I liked this match with the women last night on AEW. The women put on one heck of a match. Great match by the women last night on AEW. Last night at AEW Homecoming. Very fun women's fatal four way. I did enjoy it. Great wrestling. Great spots in the match. These women went out there and laid it on the line last night and had a great match. Fun match, very entertaining. The women were the best match of the night, in my opinion. But, I mean, my thoughts on Riho being the AEW World Women's Champion, I don't really agree with, but, it is what it is with that. So, yeah, I don't think Riho really needs to be the AEW Women's Champion, but that's just me. I would rather see Britt Baker be the AEW Women's Champion, and that's what I want to see. I want to see Britt Baker win the AEW Women's Championship. That's what I want to see. But this match last night was very good with Riho, Hikaru Shida, and Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's Championship last night on AEW. This match was very fun, great entertaining match, man. These women went out there and put on a great match last night on AEW Homecoming. Very fun match to watch. This was a great women's fatal four way last night on AEW for the AEW Women's Championship. Very great, very good match by the women. The great match. These women put on a very good match last night, and Riho ended up retaining the AEW Women's Championship over Nyla Rose, Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida, and Britt Baker last night on AEW Homecoming. So Riho is still your AEW Women's Champion. She did good last night as well, man. Riho put on a great match as well last night in the women's Fatal 4-Way match last night on AEW Homecoming for the AEW Women's Championship. All these women did a great job last night. Very good job by the women. Very proud of the AEW women. They did a great job last night in the Fatal 4-Way match for the AEW Women's Championship. And Riho ended up winning the match and retaining her AEW Women's Championship. Very good match by the women last night of AEW. And then we had Jon Moxley versus Trent. This was a pretty good match between Jon Moxley and Trent. Trent and Jon Moxley was pretty decent. I liked it. It was a pretty fun match to watch, if I had to say. I mean, this was a pretty good match. It wasn't the best match I've seen between the two, but it was a pretty good, decent match. I mean, this match was decent. I mean, I liked it. Very, very fast paced. Great spots in the match. Great storytelling in this match with Jon Moxley and Trent last night on AEW in a one-on-one singles match. This was a pretty good match with Jon Moxley and Trent last night. Both guys did a great job in the match last night. Both guys can go. Both guys put on a really good both guys put on a very decent match last night at AEW Homecoming. Jon Moxley is a beast. I can't wait to see the answer he gives for Chris Jericho next week on AEW. But this was a decent match with Jon Moxley and Trent on AEW last night. These guys had a great match, very good match, and decent for what it was. I did like it, and John Moxley ended up picking up the win over Trent last night on AEW. And then we had a segment with the Dark Order. I'm not a fan of the Dark Order, but Dark Order had a segment which was okay. It wasn't that great. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Dark Order in AEW. I'm just not. Let's be real. I'm not a fan of the Dark Order, so it was okay. I mean, the segment that Dark Order had, it was okay. And then we had a segment with Hangman Page and Private Party at a bar, which was pretty cool. I did like it. The segment with Private Party and Hangman Page last night at the bar was pretty good. I did like that. That was pretty cool in a way. So I did like that. And then we had a backstage segment with Joey Janela. I like the Joey Janela backstage segment. It was okay for what it was. I did like it in a way. It was okay. Then we see Penelope Ford hit a low blow on Joey Janela. So that's how that segment pretty much ended, by Penelope Ford ended up hitting a low blow on Joey Janela in his segment last night on AEW. And then we had a backstage segment with Riho after her retaining her AEW Women's Championship. Riho she didn't really talk or anything. The person that speaks for her spoke for her last night on AEW. So that's, yeah. So we had a backstage segment with Riho, and then we had Dustin Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara. This was an okay match with Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes last night on AEW. This match was decent to okay. It wasn't the best match I've seen. It wasn't the greatest match. It was okay to decent. And pretty good wrestling between the two. Dustin Rhodes can go inside the ring, and so can Sammy Guevara. Both guys can go inside the ring. A pretty good match, decent. It wasn't the best match, and Sammy Guevara ended up picking up the win over Dustin Rhodes last night on AEW Homecoming. So Sammy Guevara ended up picking up the win over Dustin Rhodes last night on AEW Homecoming in a pretty good to okay decent match last night on AEW. So Sammy Guevara picked up the win over Dustin Rhodes last night at AEW Homecoming in a pretty good to decent match. And then the match of the night was the best match. The best match of the night was, in my opinion, this was the very best match of the night. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega versus the Lucha Bros and Pac. This was a awesome main event last night to close AEW Homecoming. Very good main event last night for AEW to close AEW Homecoming last night. This was a awesome main event. This was a very good main event between with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega versus the Lucha Bros and Pac last night to close AEW Homecoming in the main event of AEW last night. This was a very awesome main event. Very fun to watch. Great wrestling. All the guys did great last night. Put on a awesome main event last night for AEW Homecoming to close the show last night for AEW, and a very awesome main event. This was the best main event for AEW that I've seen. I like this main event last night of AEW for AEW Homecoming last night with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega versus Lucha Bros and Pac in the main event of AEW last night. And I mean, these guys absolutely went out there and stole the show last night in the main event. Very awesome main event last night for AEW Homecoming, and Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks ended up picking up the win over the Lucha Bros and Pac in the main event to close the show of AEW Homecoming last night. Very awesome main event to close the show for AEW Homecoming last night. Very awesome main event and very fun to watch as well. So I'm going to go 9 out of 10 for AEW Homecoming last night. I'm going to go 9 out of 10 for my AEW review. I'm giving AEW a 9 out of 10 for last night. I like the Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin's match. I like the women's fatal 4-way match. I like the main event with the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks versus Pac and the Lucha Bros. I like the main event. So I'm going 9 out of 10 for my AEW review. I'm giving AEW a 9 out of 10. So guys, tell me what you guys thought about AEW last night for AEW Homecoming. Give me your thoughts and opinions on what you liked last night for AEW Homecoming last night. Give me a rating for AEW Homecoming down in the comment section below. And tell me what you guys thought about AEW Homecoming below down in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys thought about AEW Homecoming last night. Did you guys enjoy the show? Did you guys hate the show? What matches did you guys enjoy last night for AEW Homecoming last night? What matches did you guys enjoy? Tell me what matches you guys enjoyed last night for AEW Homecoming. So I'm gonna go 9 out of 10 for my AEW review. If you guys like this AEW review, hit that thumbs up. And I can't wait to see the answer that Jon Moxley gives to Chris Jericho next week on AEW. So if you guys like this AEW review, hit that. If you guys like this AEW review, hit that thumbs up. And if you guys like my YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys like the channel, hit that red support button and turn on the bell. I'd appreciate that. So thank you guys for watching this very awesome AEW review. I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. This is my AEW review from last night. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching this very awesome AEW review. I appreciate it. Much love from me to you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I want to say thank you guys for all your love and support. I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching my AEW review. And I will be coming to you guys today with more videos. So stay tuned to my YouTube channel. I will be coming to you guys with more videos today. So thank you guys for watching this awesome AEW review. I appreciate it. And remember guys, always remember, keep your head up and always remember to forgive. Forgiveness is the key, guys. So thank you guys for watching my AEW review today. I really do appreciate it. Much love from me to you guys. Hope you guys had a happy new year as well. And so I want to say I love you guys. Thank you guys for all your love and support. And I'll talk to you guys here in a few minutes. And I'm gonna be reviewing NXT as well on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned to my YouTube channel for my NXT review as well. So thank you guys for watching this AEW review. I really do appreciate it. If you guys like this AEW review, hit that thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. Much love. I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a great day. And remember guys, keep your head up and always remember to forgive. And I'll talk to you guys here a little bit later on. You guys have a blessed day. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great day. Peace, guys.